Everyone, welcome to my channel Fundamentals. Today we are going to see about 12th Standard Physics Chapter 2 Current Electricity, and in that topic 2.1.1, which is conventional current, a small part of current electricity. So what is conventional current? What does the term convention actually mean? Convention means a specific standard that is accepted by a huge population. So it is a general standard. So what is the generalized standard of current flow? That is what we are going to see. In the last topic we saw what is electric current. Electric current is nothing but the rate of flow of charges, isn't it? The rate at which charges flow through a particular cross sectional area. So it is nothing but flow of charges. So electric current is contributed by flow of charges. In this topic we are going to see in what direction the current is flowing. Okay, so let me take a small light bulb. Okay, so this is a light bulb. In order to make that light bulb light up, okay, electricity needs to pass through that bulb, isn't it? So what should I do? I have to connect it to a battery. Okay, so this is a battery. I'm connecting the electric bulb to battery. The battery has a positive end as well as a negative end. So I am going to connect the positive end of the battery to one end of light bulb as well as the negative end of the battery to another end of the light bulb. Okay, so now the light bulb is connected and right now it's going to light up. Okay, so how is this lighting up process taking place? Why does it light up? It lights up because electricity is flowing through it. So that electricity is making the bulb to glow. So in general, we know that current flows from a higher potential to a lower potential. So in this battery, what is the higher potential? The positive node is the higher potential. What is the lower potential? The negative node is the lower potential. That means here the direction of flow of current is from the positive node to the negative node. So the current flows from the positive end of the battery. It goes through the light bulb, makes it light up, and then it ends back into the negative end of the battery. Okay, so we have seen that the current is flowing from positive to negative end. But what did we define current as? We defined it as flow of charges. So what is the charge that is flowing here? How is that charge flowing? That is the question. So what type of charge is flowing? That's the question. In general, okay, when we have a flow of current, we are using a sort of a wire, isn't it? In general, this wire will be a conductor. So what is a conductor? We saw that conductors are atoms in which conductors are made up of atoms wherein the outermost shell of the atom, okay, say this is the outermost shell, it has many electrons. That is the criteria of a typical conductor. It should have a number of free electrons. Okay, it should have a number of free electrons that are moving in the outermost shell. So what does this free electrons do? So when I say charge, okay, in a conductor, the charge is contributed by the electrons. So these electrons are said to be free moving electrons. So what is the charge that is flowing now? Electrons. So the flowing electrons will trigger this current. But electrons, how do they flow? Will electrons flow from positive to negative or will they flow from negative to positive? Electrons will flow from the negative to the positive, because from the negative, okay, the charge that is inside a wire will get repelled. Okay, so the electrons will begin to flow towards the positive end of any particular wire. Okay, so based on this concept, okay, we have seen that direction of current is from higher potential to lower potential, that is positive to negative of the battery. But how does the electrons flow? So the electrons will flow from the negative end of the battery and go through the bulb all the way to the positive end of the battery. Okay, so When I say direction of current, it is from positive end of the battery to negative end of the battery. But when I say direction of electrons, it will be from the negative end of the battery to the positive end of the battery. So what does this mean? That means that the direction of current and the direction of electrons will be in the opposite direction. The current will flow from positive end to negative end, and the electrons will flow from negative end to positive end, indicating that the current as well as the electrons are flowing in the opposite direction. Okay, so I can say direction of current and the flow of electrons is in the opposite direction. So now we have seen that current flows in a direction and electrons flows in the other direction. But when I write this, okay, when I draw a circuit diagram, how will I represent? Which direction should I represent? When you draw a circuit diagram, you should always represent the direction of the current. So if this is my circuit, inside this circuit, I will draw an arrow mark that represents the flow of the direction of flow of the current. Okay, so this is the generalized scenario. Conventional current flows from positive to the negative end of the battery, and electron current flows from, or the electrons, they flow from the negative end of the battery to the positive end of the battery in the opposite direction. They both are opposite to each other. Okay, so this is a generalized bulb, and we are giving it an external battery to make it operate, to make us understand how current and electrons flow. But in the natural scenario, okay, in our day-to-day life, where can we see this current? We can see this current in the thunder that occurs during stormy times. How does this thunder occur? Generally, when there is a thunder, they will say that you shouldn't be struck by lightning. Okay, so if we are struck by lightning, what happens? The electricity passes through us and we will perish. So why is that? Why does this lightning strike the ground? Okay, so take this scenario for example. The cloud has very high potential, okay, whereas the ground, the plain ground that we are standing on, has low potential, and we all know that current flows from a higher potential to a lower potential. So because of that, because of the difference in potential from the higher potential to the lower potential, electricity strikes in the form of lightning. Okay, this is for you to know. Thank you guys for watching this video with me. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and enjoy the other classes also. Thank you.